What time is it, Max? It's time for the Crazy Man Workshop. Okay, enough of that. Today's episode has nothing, absolutely, positively, nothing to do with Hot Wheels. It has everything to do with shop-y kind of stuff, like woodworking tools and welding and grinding and cutting and stuff like that. I'll show you what I've been playing with. These aren't mine. These belong to my brother-in-law, but I'm lovingly storing them for him, and I'm making a few modifications. As you know, everything I own has wheels. I gotta put wheels on everything because stationary is, how can I put that? Stationary is non-movement. Non-movement is stagnation. Stagnation is death. So you gotta keep moving. No matter what your situation in life is, you gotta keep moving. And you gotta keep moving upwards. Up, not down. Down is bad. Up is good. So, I like all my tools and equipment to move and roll. So I've taken this belt sander here. And it used to have these funky wheels here from Craftsman. These jacked up jalopy style stupid wheels that like maybe belong on a 8-ounce shop vac. They don't belong on a piece of equipment such as a bandsaw, and then you expect to roll it around the shop smoothly. It's whack. So this big belt sander here had the same configuration on the wheels, and I didn't like it. Whack, whack. So what I did is welded me up a frame using bed frame. And I put some nice big casters on it. What is it, 3-inch casters? And then I had some laminate flooring. I got several boxes of laminate flooring that were in the dumpster. So I used that to make a little platform there for storage. So as you can see, this one here has no storage. There's no, you know, where do you put like all the extra crap? Well, this one here you can put crap. Non-crap? Crap. So there you go. That's what I've been working on that. So, yeah. Put some better wheels on this stuff, man. Come on. But I guess it's just like Hot Wheels, you know. It's like they just kind of throw them out there, you know, just produce the thing, and then it's up to us to make them better and to modify them. It gives us something to do as men. Because as men, we have to do things. We have to build things, okay? Let me show you what else I've been playing with. You might have seen them at my hobby bench for tools. Let me show you how organized I am here. Here's my here's how I organize my tools. Okay, there you go. You know, I'll work on something, then boom, throw the tools down. Like, oh, I gotta cut something. I cut, throw it down. I gotta do something else. I gotta blow something off. Throw that down. It just, there's tools flying everywhere around here. It's like I'm not real methodical. It's like, oh yes, I must do this and then put my tools back in their spot and dust them off and just relish in my completed project. No, I got to go from one project to the next, to the next, to the next, back to the original project, and then the 5th project, and then the project I started 5 years ago, and then we'll start a new project, another new project. I'm all over the board. I haven't been diagnosed, but I seriously think that I have ADD. But that can work to your advantage at some point. Because there's a lot of times that I see people ramrod stuff through. Oh, I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done. And then they get all done with it, and they're like, oh crap. It's, you know. But for me, I'll start something, and it's like, oh man. I get to a point to where, gee, I got a problem here. I really don't want to ramrod it because I say, let's put it on the back burner. Let's shove it to the back, and then I don't know, week, month, years later, the light bulb will come on, and I'll grab the project, and bam, I get going, and it's finished, and I've sorted the problem out, and there you go. But I see some of these guys, it's like, and then they got to do it again and again. I got to do the project 4 or 5 times because it's just they're trying to get it, just finish it. I don't care what it takes, just finish it. But my brain don't think like that. Anyway, back to bed frames. There's bed frames, old bed frames everywhere. And bed frames are made with what? Angle iron. It's angle iron, all it is. So all you need is a chop saw. Check this out. All you need is a chop saw, like that. Harbor Freight. 15 bucks, Harbor Freight. This is the ultimate steelworker's tool right here. You can cut, you can shape, you can whatever, grind, and then bed frame. This particular project requires the 2 smaller not the side sections, but the head and foot sections that are 1-inch angle iron. And so we're going to make a tool organization dumaflachi. Alright, so what you need is a bed frame, 1-inch angle, and I happen to have here a stack of block ceramic magnets. Now these magnets, you can find these at Home Depot, Lowe's, Harbor Freight. They're just 1 by 2 inch ceramic magnets. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a magnetic tool holder. And they sell these magnetic tool holders at Harbor Freight for like $5 a pop, but you can make them dirt cheap and make huge ones. So the trick of it is you want to take your magnets. I guess I don't have to explain magnetism to you guys. You can watch another video on that. But you know, it's like repel, unlike attract, all that kind of crap, or vice versa, or whatever. And so you want them all. They're all stuck together, so they all like each other. They're all familia. So you want to take them and place them on your angle iron like that. Keep them all in the same configuration. Okay. And give them 3-4 inches apart from each other. Okay, like that. And they'll actually hold itself together. I usually like to you can either weld it or you can epoxy it. But essentially that's what you have here. You got 2 pieces of angle with magnets sandwiched in between. So let's test this out here. Let me put you down here for a minute. You can stare at my ugly mug while I mount this in the vise. And this thing is pretty strong. I'm pretty amazed. Pretty amazed. So there it is, chucked up in the vise. So let's load it up with some tools here. It'll hold that. It'll hold one of them. It'll hold a pair of dikes, socket, wrench, screwdriver. So I have all these things on my workbench, so you can just grab them at will, however you need it. Let's get some big honking, this big old rack of Allen wrenches here. Let's see if it'll hold that. There you go. How about something big? This big old honking monster will hold that. You know, the vise is going to give away now. It'll hold that. Let's put another one on here. Yeah, it'll hold that. I wonder if we could. No, I don't think it'll hold this. Let's see here. Let me see here. Nah, that's a bit. That's a bit overkill there. That's not gonna work. But you know, it'll hold big stuff. How about that wrench? Whoop. Whoop! I bumped it. But the tool's got to have a flat surface. There you go. Look at all them tools. So there you go. Make yourself a magnetic tool holder. Very handy. And all I gotta do, I'm going to epoxy this one together, and it's going to go in my Hot Wheel thing to hold some more tools and crap. Anything else innovative? Oh, I'm still working on my kind of cobble together a rat wagon for swap meeting and stuff. But it might be kind of a pain to take it to the swap meet because you'd probably be taking off people's ankles and crap with it, but it's still cool nonetheless. A rat wagon made out of an old radio flyer. And I got some big old solid rubber tires in the back. Kind of a makeshift axle. I'm not digging that real good. But a little funky handle. And the front wheels are off the front wheels off of a wheelchair, if you can imagine that. And the latest plan, I'm thinking about making the bed using that laminated floor, make the bed make it look like a pickup truck bed with that laminated flooring. So yeah. And one other thing, because it's so flipping hot, how hot is it today? Oh, it's only 102. It's cooling off. Fans. You buy those store-bought fans. They're if they last a season, you're lucky. And then they're not even tin. It's like metal paper folded. They're crap. You try to move them, they bend. They bust. They're crap. And then they don't even really work all that great. Of course, at the other end of the spectrum, you can go out and buy one of them industrial fans for, like $700, and then you got something, but then you're out $700. Or you can hit the dump, the scrapyard, whatever, and pick up a blower assembly out of a old air conditioning heating unit. It's 110. It's a squirrel cage fan. And this particular one I have mounted to a wheelchair because I have just a supply of wheelchairs here that I could use. And this fan is so strong that if I don't set the brakes on the wheelchair will go flying across the yard and smash into whatever. So I gotta set the brakes. But this sucker's powerful. And it'll blow the bark off an oak tree at 50 feet, so what can I tell you? But, don't be afraid to jump in the dumpsters, man, because there's some cool stuff in the dumpsters. Over the years, I've found some really cool stuff in the dumpsters. So, I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a diver, a dumpster diver. Okay, so I guess that's it. I still gotta get tires for my electric car. There's the wheels. Little MP style wheels, aluminum. I picked those up at the Ecology Auto Wrecking a few years back for like 20 bucks a pop or something like that. And so that's what I'm going to use for those. No, I don't want to fix the shaky video, YouTube. I don't want to do it. And I think I'm maybe making another a Craigslist video because I've been trying to sell this go-kart. Been trying to sell this go-kart. Oh yeah, what color is it? Did you look at the ad? Do you still have it for sale? Well, that's a legitimate question. I mean, because sometimes people forget to take down the ad, so that question doesn't bother me. I'm like, sure, yeah, I got it. But when I clearly show a picture and it's like, and then you write down, hey, it's tires. How are the tires? Come on. All right, so I got to split. Got to get ready for work. Sunday night, and peace out. And I'd leave you with Max, but he's crawled underneath the cold place somewhere to keep cool, so I'll see you later.